Hi guys, 4th November, Thursday. Okay, very quickly, got a lot to go through. Alright, so look at my last video. I think, yeah, there we go. I was explaining this wave 4. Remember, it's going A, B, C, wait for entries down here, a wave 4, which has now played out nicely. Okay, so let me get back to trading view. Wrong one. Okay, so ooh, it's a bit of a mess here. So let me just go to a cleaner chart. Yeah. Okay, so we've got this. Remember, the video was around about here when I shot that, and we finished our wave C, and then we're supposed to have 5 waves up for a major move. So now, what worries me is that this is very overlapping price action. When price action is overlapping like that just tells us normally that we're actually waiting for a bigger, more complex correction. So at the moment, I'm anticipating could go up to there, I suppose, or could just come straight down now. But I'm looking for another roughly, well, like a zigzag, a 3-wave correction down to about the 54,000 area. And from there, it'll give us a nice big 3-wave correction, and then that'll give us hopefully a go from there. So, okay, so ABC is done. This didn't result in a 5-wave impulsive move, which we need to continue up. It went 3 sideways, very overlapping, and that is not good. So let me go back to our original chart. So the last time we spoke, let me just zoom in a bit here. I had this ABC, and I was explaining this 5-wave move down. As you can see, it spiked right down to our levels. So my 5 is actually done. So I can move this slightly over to the bottom of that spike. I hate these spikes, they're not very nice. Now what happened in a situation like this is, yes, it came down to these areas, but it came back down so fast it never gave us opportunity to actually get in. I prefer to give us a nice proper 5-wave ending C diagonal or something like that to give us a nice input or a nice bounce, get the correction, and then we can buy and get in. So unfortunately, this thing just spiked right back up and didn't give us that opportunity. So what it's done since then is giving us those corrections. There's a bit of an area there we could have entered, gave us a very nice strong candle up, broke out, and then we're supposed to go. But now, as you can see, it didn't go, it just came back down again. So that is why I'm anticipating that we should probably have a more dragged out correction. So like I showed in that chart, it's going to be more complex like this, and this could be a ending diagonal, could be a flat and then a go, or could be zigzag to copy this one. Okay, so you can have a double zigzag. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 double zigzags, and that is a very common correction pattern in Elliott wave theory. Now, this is still the same from last time I said. Remember, I wrote this number down, 53,000 in red. This is my dotted line. I needed to stay above this level for me to stay bullish. If it breaks below that, then I'll start worrying. But for now, it looks like our target should be exactly 54,000. So that's still 1,000 above 53. And if we get a nice little bounce there and a small move like this, then yes, for sure, that is your buy opportunity again. Those who are holding, you can probably just hold on and go because this is very, very overlapping. If we had a very strong sell off like this and then correction, yes, I would advise rather get out. But for now, it's still doing nice overlapping correction. So nothing to worry about right now. Expect a new low down to 55, 54, and probably go from there. That is just my view. Remember, it's not trading advice or financial advice or whatever. For those who like old school price action, if I just show you another situation here, this is daily candles. So on a daily chart, make this smaller. On a daily chart, we had this street down, and then we had this. Where are you going? This. Let me draw a box here. Draw a line here. There is your major. What do you call this? Mother bar. Okay, that is your mother bar candle, which is a big candle, and inside that you have 1, 2, 3 small candles, and as you can see, it broke falsely out to the low side, and then it went up and closed above that line. So which is a very good bullish sign. But like I said, now it's pulled back again into this range. So yeah, not the happiest of this as being a bullish move. Unless this is a 1-2, a 1-2, and then 3-4-5, another 3-4-5, which is a very extended wave 5. Well, then you're gonna have a very big move up to the tops and new highs again. But for now, I'm anticipating a bit more of a correction and then the big go again after that. So that's Bitcoin. Ethereum is the only one I can see that's actually very strong. Remember done, where are we now? We had buying opportunities down at the bottom here. For those who got in there, hopefully they're still holding. The last video I was here. Okay, so we're waiting for this A, B, C because I wanted to finish my wave 4. All right, so exactly, played out nicely. The only thing is, there was my perfect entry. It was a 3,831. That would have been the perfect sweet spot. Unfortunately, it just tagged the same low as A and then shot up from there. So if it came down to there, it would have been such a good entry, but now I didn't get in or add or anything to that order. Now we've got a nice impulsive move, a nice correction, another impulsive move, and now, well, now we wait to see if it's going to give us a push. Let me just drag this down. So there's 3, there's my wave 4, all completed. So this is wave 5, this is wave 1, that's 2. And this could be dragging out to there, 4, and even higher. So, you know what? Ethereum being so bullish, I really think we probably will see 5,000 in the next few days or weeks. It won't take that long. Again, just always be aware when we get to the new highs like this. We broke all-time high. When we get to new highs, always be aware of any sell-offs that could happen quite fast. And then you have to look for a retrace and then make a decision on your own if you want to get out, take profits, and then wait for something deeper. That's Ethereum, looking good. Litecoin, bit of a mess, but it's very similar as well. XRP, all right. Now this one, same situation. Last week, all these things gave us this massive spike down. Bitcoin, all of them. So, and Avia as well. So it's been doing it for the last few weeks now, where we've got the ABC, massive spike down, doesn't give us an opportunity to actually get in. All right, so there's my box. Everything's perfect, but no entry, or shall I say, no decent entry in a calmly manner. So that has gone up, didn't break through this channel, and now we were doing another ABC. In the last video, I was over here, and I said I was expecting another move down to this level for where we can go up. There's my lines, there's my 5 count, everything ready to go. As you can see, it slightly stopped just above that. Didn't give us an entry point and just kept going. So that's quite sad, considering that I sold everything over there. So what have we got? Let me see. So there's my arrow of up. That worked out. I was waiting for this to come down here, and then there's my 5 wave count. So maybe I should move this up to here. So then we've got a 5 wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's just slightly over there. That's over there, and that will be over there. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 5. So what I'm looking for now, well, it's broken out of this channel. It's broken my bullish level. So it's all looking good for XRP at the moment. I'm just waiting for it to confirm if it's finished this wave 5 there, which will be our, well, a bigger wave 1 really. And if we are finished here, then I'm waiting for this to do a bit of a correction, and from there we should get a better entry point again, or confirmation on entry there. Okay, so all these things are playing out structurally as predicted, so it's looking good. It's just that these spikes down that are so quick and so violent, we do not get an opportunity to get in. So there's that spike, you know, it just doesn't work. There's a spike again. It turns up so fast. A lot of times when you see a spike like this, you normally see it coming back down again to the sort of area and give you an opportunity. But crypto's last 2 weeks will not play along. So that's it, XRP. What's the time now? 10 minutes. Okay, quickly let's look at, do I even want to look at SHIB? SHIB is driving me insane. Okay. All right, so this was an awesome buy right here I did on a leverage futures. Unfortunately, I think I told you last time, that little spike there, I moved my stop too close and it took me out. So I missed out on all that. So yeah, it happens. I really should have gotten in here, but I was waiting for this to happen and then go. So anyway, long story short, it's now doing a very sideways movement. I thought this was going to be an ABCDE, which is a triangle. So we should have a triangle like this. Unfortunately, it's broken past the bottom wave C. Yesterday's very, very strong sell-off, so it took me out over there somewhere. So I'm not in SHIB anymore, unfortunately. But that broke down, came back to the line. So I'm a bit worried about SHIB, to be honest. So for now, I'm not getting in personally. I'm just going to have to watch and wait to see if it's going to give us a bigger flag correction like this. If that's the case, then I will definitely be buying from here for the next leg up. But that very quick sell-off shook me up a bit yesterday. So for now, I'm going to just wait a bit. BTT, another one that spiked down. This is crazy. All these spikes. So if you remember my chart, I don't know if I did show you, but it's my ABC correction. Let me just zoom out a bit here. Zoom in. Okay, so this was the situation where ABC, this thing spiked right down. There's my area to buy. There's my green arrow. I want to get in right there. That's my buy zone. It spiked down so fast and it just went straight up again. So I waited for a move to this box here to do my entry. Never happened. It just pushed right through this channel and it went high. Okay, so if I count this, I could make out a 1, 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5 there. So I'm hoping that is the case. So that'll be our wave 1. And I really hope that this is now our little B wave there. And hopefully this will be a C wave down to this area. And if this happens, I will be loading up on BTT for sure. Okay, that's what I'm doing personally. That's if it comes down to there, hopefully for me. And then came onto my radar yesterday. I mean, this has been going on for a while. The VET, VT or VChain, what do you call it? It is on a daily chart. It could be a massive triangle playing out. So if we do have this small 3 waves down to here somewhere, I am definitely going to get into VChain and buy some on that as well. Again, this is very overlapping, very like price action. These things do sometimes give you a move like that. So it's a leading diagonal all the way 2, and then it goes. So I'm watching the situation. If it's going to break out there, do that, then I'm in. Hopefully I can get a better price down here, and then I'll get in. Okay, that's VChain. And if I go to, what else shall I look at? ADA. Okay, ADA, you guys know I've been tracking this for a long time. Where I've got my boxes down here at 177, 155, and it never got here. So we got 1, 2, 3 down, and this started going up. Thought, okay, we missed out, but it went very sideways, made a nice little triangle. So in the bigger picture, on the daily, I still count this as my 3 waves there, W, and now we've got a wave B sideways, okay, and then another, or X in this case, and I'm hoping that this will result in another 3 wave for Y at 1.70, 1.7. So I still think, which I've been saying for months now, is that thing still needs to come down and correct a bit more. So if you look at this chart, this is my original areas I showed you guys, 1.77 and 1.55. I thought that'll be the extreme. Got our way down. Now we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangle working out. I was hoping for a quick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down over here. So now that didn't happen. It actually just went more sideways, and now it broke to the downside. Now the question is this going to be 5 waves down or just a 3 waves correction? So let me just have a look here. If I draw this as my W, this is going to be my X, and then my Y down here. So I've got 1, 2, 3.